Hi, welcome back again to CMG Aura Speaks FX Market Forecast. This is a weekly analysis that we do, and like we do always, I hope you had a profitable trading week. Now, like we do always on this page, we do weekly analysis, giving you idea of how the market is probably going to move, right? And then in the course of the week, we give you live updates if the perspective that we had from the beginning is still going to hold or otherwise. So, like we do always, before we continue into week 23, right, we have a recap on week 22. Now, week 22, our forecast or our prediction was that already in week 21, market started move to this end, right? And then we had a retracement to this point. So this retracement, we had more hope that market is going to bounce back, even though we were a bit shaky that it might get to that level and then continue dipping. But lo and behold, as always I do, I don't clean out any markings. I leave them so for a recap, and then afterwards I clean it for the pending week. So you see the markings. So we are saying that when market gets here, it has a probability. Our high probability was on the bullish side. The market will go up, right? And then when it gets here, it may what dip. So lo and behold, when it got here, it rather got or dipped a bit. Yet it showed a bit to this area. Now this area too, yes, I had another perspective, right? Giving me some small channel that at least market will retrace more to that level. Of course, lo and behold, my prediction was right. My perspective, my bias was quite right, right? So that is it. So we got here, and then market started what moving up. So even in the course of the week, I may not post this. I may not have posted this, but I gave you entries like positions that I was on swing, right? But like I say, you may be an intraday trader, and you may your S or in fact your TP may have hit long time. So that was it. So market put it this side, and then I had another perspective of drawing this like a support level, right? So market got there, still within this channel, and then market bounced back. So the bulls were very strong here. So those who took that trade or those positions were very profitable, especially if you were an intraday trader or a scalper and your risk to reward ratio are not that wide. So that is what happened. So we zoom up to this level, and then we go to this highest swing high. Oh yes, or the highest point. Yeah. So we got there, and the market started retracing. So those who were in that may have what profited, taking their what is it their TPs, right? So that was it, and the market got back again. Now you can realize that market dipped strongly to this point, and then was once again retested at this point. You see the rejection, very nice, very strong. So that's where the market go to around Friday. So Friday evening, this is what happened. So we can see it. So the rejection is still strong here. So before I continue with the pending week, that's week 23, right? I would like to clean up some markings, so that you see what is happening for the next projections, right? So that is it. I'm going to clean this one out too. So you see, even if I should extend this our now support level, you understand? So it means that even on this channel, above this channel, the rejection is what? Quite positive. When it comes to this horizontal channel that I've drawn, it's still positive. So we can see that price is still above what these markings, except the MA, right? But the MA, it doesn't matter. Price can actually move up against it. You understand? So this is on the 4-hour time frame, and then I think we are quite bullish here, right? Bullish on the 4-hour time frame. But if you have another perspective, like I always say that you shouldn't always be biased or opinionated, right? Opinionated. You look at the market in different perspectives. So looking at it in different perspective and then having the confluence can actually what make you profitable and then give you a clearer view of the market. You understand? So one might also do this, right? Bring this into this level, right? And then can say that now at the current position, at the current channel, at the current space, or within some time frame, right? You can see that the market is actually what consolidated, right? Let's say from here, right? This point coming down to this level, right? Going up again, coming down, going up, coming down. So then another what perspective that another trader or another analyst can have, right? So consolidating. So even within this consolidation, we can also see that market has price has been what rejected here. So we are going on a bull side, right? Buying and they probably to this level, and then we'll see what will happen. Whether it's going to break it or still come back. So this is on a 4-hour time frame. We are not going to waste much time here. Now let's move to the daily time frame and see if we have some confluence or different perspective, a different view. Now on the how do I say on a daily time frame, right? Market price has once again been rejected a number of times. 1, 2, 3, 4, very strongly. Yet the current candlestick that we are seeing is bearish in nature, right? But in terms of anatomy or psychology, we can say that the bulls are actually flexing, trying to flex their muscles. So let's see what will happen. Is if we are still going to price going after closing here, that's Friday, and let's see what will happen when market opens on Sunday. If you are still going to come back to this level, or we are going to what start from here and then move up. So we see. So on the daily time frame, in terms of anatomy, it's what is bullish, but someone can also say that it looks what bearish because looking at the last but one candlestick and then comparing these 3 candlesticks, it looks more like what do you say bearish engulfing, right? But let's see what will happen. You understand? So then let's proceed to, so I can say that on the daily time frame, quite indecisive, but someone or another analyst can say that either it's bearish or bullish, right? That is it. So let's see what will happen. Now let's move to the weekly the time frame. That's the general overview for the whole week. Now, looking at the general overview for the whole week, that's quite confusing, right? We are seeing a doji candlestick forming, right? If you don't know what is this candlestick patterns, check in this video description and then watch your candlestick charts. That's the Japanese candlestick charts, patterns on in the what intermediate what class level. We have the advanced, we have the intermediate, we have the beginners. So if you are watching this, meaning that you know how to do some analysis and understand some candlestick patterns, or yes, you understand it. So that is it. So that is what is happening here. So if you actually look at it from the general perspective, all of them, I can say that the market is still pulling back. You understand? The market is pulling back, right? It's pulling back. But on this pullback, I told you last week, right, that even though it's pulling back, having another perspective, let's from here, yes, from here, what do we see? Someone may say that we are still generally in a what bullish trend. You understand? From here, 1, pull back, pulls back, 2, pulls back to this level. So you understand? We saw this last week, and it's still in play. It has not been violated. You understand? So next week, anything is possible, especially for bullish market. Yet we are still around the support level. Market can break out strongly, right? Or maybe it will fake out, come down to this level, and then you might think is what market has broken or violated that support level. You can come around it and then zoom up because we are around that place. So it's quite indecisive. Yet from the general perspective, we can see that market is in a bullish trend. I hope you understand. So, like I advise always, on Monday or Sunday, if you are not in swing trades or positions, please relax. Let's see how the market is going to react around this support level. And then we decide. I will update you in the Telegram page, especially, and then other social media platforms. So that is it. Now, let's go back to our JPY, right? Our JPY. This is DXY. So let's move to JPY. Good. Now on JPY, last week I was expecting a strong bearish movement on JPY, right? So we see this markings, first one and second one. The first one was that if market gets to this level and breaks below, now I'm going to expect more strong bearish movement on JPY, right? So lo and behold, it broke it. And then this line, I actually do it in the course of the week. I didn't update by sending a screenshot on JPY because I was still watching to give me some entries or positions. Then after putting it in the page, then we can enjoy. Now, some of these positions or maybe this analysis doesn't mean that I didn't enter a trade or not. But because for people or especially people watching me, my mentees to actually believe my system, sometimes I have to wait for a clearer movement before I share this what's it? These signals. So those on VIP, we can take the risk by giving to them because they understand me. But those that are getting the signals for free and then they are yet to believe in my system, some of these things I may not share them. But it doesn't mean I wasn't in the trade or something. So such a trade I can enter, but just that my risk to reward ratio will be tight because it has obeyed my first bias and moved down to this level. So it means that accrued or I may have profited from this. And then when it got to this level that I was expecting more bearish movement on this, market reversed massively, disappointing me to this level, right? So we got to this level. And then market go back to this level again. So if per your positions on entry, if your risk to reward ratio is not that tight, right? And then you wanted more on JPY in terms of maybe buy, then you may have conceded some losses, right? But if you're waiting for me, I didn't put any signal there. So that is it. Unless maybe you did things on your own, you may run at a profit or at a loss. It depends on that. So we got to this level and market has gotten back to this level again. So you see, so you can see that the bears are very strong here. Just that there was some mischievous activities here. So that is it. So let's continue into the pending week, right? So here, I'm still hoping, right, that price will break below this. If it breaks below it, because here you can see that market is quite strong, right, in terms of bearish bears. So one may say, or in fact, one may say that, in fact, I'm going to wait and see that if price will break, right, below this again, if it breaks below it, then I'm going in massively. Yet there can be another thing, right? You can see here, right? You see what is happening here? You see. This is especially for people who trade what? Chart patterns. Charts. You understand? So this is what? Double what? Double bottom. Right? Double bottom. So double bottom, if you don't know, check in this video description. You watch a full video, a complete video on candlestick charts and patterns. They are very, very, very good. If you don't know anything at all, you should have this. Sometimes doing analysis like this, if you are a newbie or intermediate, it may be difficult for you. But if you tackle this kind of analysis from candlestick charts and patterns, you can be profitable without being a guru, right? In code, without being a guru. You understand? So there's another perspective that we are seeing. So let's see. So it's either we are going to continue with the sales or we are going to what bounce back from this level, and then we see a bullish movement on JPY. So it's quite indecisive here, right? But my bias, I have to be honest with you, I am expecting the fact that I'm expecting a continuous bearish movement on JPY doesn't mean it's going to happen. I'm not a market maker. I'm just an analyst. I trade whatever I see. I follow what the market movement, right? So that is it. So I'm going to wait and then see if price will break, right? If price comes above this level, I'm going to see that. I'm going to hope, I'll guess that the bearish has been violated. The bears has been violated and then overtaken, overcome. And then we are going to what? Zoom out by buying. Else, we see what? A strong bearish movement. So we see on 4-hour time frame, quite indecisive there. That is it. Let's move to the daily time frame. Now, the daily time frame looks very bearish. I hope you are seeing the picture now. It looks very bearish. Yes. Now, on this daily time frame, I'm actually expecting price to move down to this level, right? It can take a week or two, or in fact 3 weeks. This is a daily time frame. So it doesn't matter. I'm expecting it to fill this level. So that's my long-term perspective or analysis. So bear in mind. So either we move up and then violate this, or we are going to what? Move down strongly. So that is it. Let me move to the weekly time frame. In fact, look at what is happening. Weekly time frame still looks bearish. So you see the confluence on JPY is bearish in terms of what? It's very, very strong. The bearish movement is very strong. We see that on daily time frame, on the 4-hour time, on the daily time frame, the weekly time frame, even on the daily time, even on the 4-hour time frame, it looks quite bearish. So that is it. Now on gold, now gold seems to do that's its own thing, right? Without actually being influenced by the DXY. So you have to be mindful, right? If you want to trade it alone, do that. If you want to wait for a confluence from DXY, you have to do that. But if I have to enter into any gold and positions, I'll let you know. But for some time now, you realize that I wasn't sharing anything. It doesn't mean I was not trading. I've been trading, I've been profitable. But because of my strategy in terms of my mentees or the subscriber VIP members, I have to look for strong confluence and then give it to you. So that is what is happening. So you see that it will be profitable if you are in my VIP group. So that is it. But it doesn't matter. Whatever decision you take, I'm still cool. I also share the free signals for you to enjoy. But for the VIP, then we will take the risk and then we can be what? More profitable or whatever. You understand? So thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. If any questions that you have, join the Telegram page. Everything is in this video description. Join and then let us hear from you. We will say bye for now. Thank you very much. Stay protect yourself, and then in terms of trading and in terms of life, every aspect of your life, stay blessed.